How's everybody doing today? Welcome to J Money Gaming Live. We're doing a little recording video. I heard there's something, some stipulation about the live streams on mobile unless you have 1,000 subscribers. So I'm not going to try to mess with it. I'm just going to make a short recording. I'm sitting in my new to me Explorer, $800. Can't go wrong, you know. Beautiful truck inside and out. Put a little TV in it. I'm currently at work. Sorry for the shaky camera. I'm holding it. Don't have a selfie stick. Not hipster yet, so. I want to give a special shout out to Pusa Studios James Cox, and they have a great following and great support channels for newcomers like me. I've started back in last year of I want to say July. Started actually doing live streams, and that's all I'm about is live streams. I don't make too many recordings. I'm not about the recordings. I don't have a video editor yet. I haven't figured out how to use one yet. I just started painting my own cars in iRacing with GIMP 2.0, and that seems to be a little challenging for me. So, because you're working with a template, you have to go into to iRacing and pull up the car, load it up, and then see what the car looks like with the paint on there. Then you got to go back to GIMP and readjust some templates on the car and layers and whatnot. But other than that, you know, Pusa Studios and James Cox, and sorry if I'm forgetting anybody. You know, I did this video last minute rush. I'm at work. I just got done cleaning one of the properties I do. I'm going to start doing my maintenance work now. I got a few things to repair, and someone tried to break into one of the properties last night around like 11 o'clock at night. It baffles me. This is Providence, Rhode Island. It happens all the time. I drive by brand new cars on blocks. It doesn't matter where you are. I looked on the news the other day, and it was a middle school in broad daylight. They just came over and jacked the car. It was a Honda Civic. They wanted the wheels off of it so they could put it on their cheap little Civic. I'm assuming they're from the ghetto or something. And they don't want to do it the right way and go buy them. So, but that's not why I made this video. I'm just telling you a little bit about what's going on around here. Even the building that I'm in working in right now, I've had a whole entire car stolen from the parking lot. It was a BMW. It was an inside job from an auto body shop. They did the work, and then they came and picked the car up not even a week later, right out of the parking lot. Middle of the night, dragging the car out of here with the tow truck and everything. It was probably a pickup truck with a tow truck setup on the back of it or something, or like the two-wheel lifts or something. They dragged it right out of here. And then they found it in the south side of Providence, stripped down to the bone. And it was a newer BMW, so I know they got a hell of a lot of money just for the rims alone and the interior parts and all that. I'm pretty sure they stripped the thing to like nothing and left it like bare. The lady got a new car. It was paid for by insurance, and you know, and one of her family members tried to blaming that it's a bad area. This ain't a bad area. It's just the people come from the bad areas to the good areas to take. You know, and that's common. You're not going to find somebody living in the bad area robbing his own areas because they don't shit where they sleep. Now, getting away from where it all started, I'd like to say thank you to my new subscribers that I've picked up recently. Jason NG, anybody I forget, you know, Whiskey Gypsy, anybody that I forget, you know, I'm going to be going on live tonight, hopefully. My iRacing is kind of shut down at the moment for a league because we're doing a schedule change. We're doing how we set up our cars change. We're going to have fixed setups. We're going to have open setups one week. And it's going to be pretty fun. It's going to let the people shine who don't have the time to make a setup or don't know how to make a setup. I personally have been working on setups for the last 3 years that I've been doing it. I'm not that great at it. I've been getting better with the help of Jason Barnett, who also has a YouTube channel. You can check him out. And also, I've been doing a lot of Battlefield because Battlefield was my go-to game. I'm not a Call of Duty fan. You know, back in Modern Warfare era, I was a Call of Duty fan, big time. This new era, I mean, I hate to say it, but the hackers ruin it. The cheaters ruin it. The aimbots ruin it. Like, even last night when I played Battle Royale, I had a couple of situations where you can go check it out in the live stream from last night that I don't know how I can lay a whole thing down into someone and them not even get a shot on me, and then I get the jump on them and a couple shots and I'm dead. It don't make sense to me. I mean, I mean, unless he got some accurate shots for headshots coming over a hill when he's kind of crouched down behind a rock. You know, I don't see how that works. But I love Battlefield. You know, if I had the chance to work with developers and things like that, it would be amazing, because I would point out the things that other people don't. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there that already do that. But the main thing I'm looking for in that Battlefield is they have an Easter egg where there's a, I believe there is a megalodon in a certain area will eat you. And if you can record it doing it and send it to the developer from, I believe, I don't know if it's Activision or who it is, but if you can send it to the developer, he's put it out there now on the page. You can search it on YouTube. You'll find it about the Easter egg. He'll take you to the studios. You get a free copy of Battlefield. He'll take you for a tour of the studios. I'm pretty sure you get some cool stuff when you go out there too. But my goal today was to say thank you to everybody. That's I'm up to 120 subscribers now. There was a recent one that just subscribed. He collects pop figures. He is an older gentleman, and he in the background of him has like 100 and something pop figures. I see all my favorite pop figures right to his left shoulder: Venom, Spider-Man, and all them guys. And you know, I commented on the video today that he had an awesome collection, and that the only pop figure I actually own is the Sons of Anarchy Jackson Teller, which I have a lot of SOA merchandise. I just don't have all of it. Someday, I would like to meet Charlie Hunnam, or if that's how you pronounce his name. I grew up around the motorcycle clubs and stuff. My mom's boyfriend was the president of one for many years, and they I learned a lot being around them. You know, I learned the rules, and they are some great guys. You know, I don't understand why they get such a bad rap, but they're all good guys. You know, they do Toy for Tot runs and everything with the Hells Angels, and it's pretty cool stuff to seeing all these people come together and help out others that are unfortunate. I mean, their toy run is the biggest I've ever seen. It's like freaking miles of motorcycles coming with toys and donations to help out these young children. But anyway, this video is going to be coming to an end very shortly. I just want to say thank you to everybody. I want to say, hey, Civics, you know, we got to get together with some payday. I've been seeing you stream it and stream it and stream it. I just haven't had the chance to actually stream myself. As people would notice, my streams lately have been less on the weekend. You know, I had to get things done with the family. I basically had a overhaul of my truck this weekend. I was replacing upper ball joints, toe links in the rear. I was going to drop the drive shaft out and replace the universal joints. Because I'm a car guy. I got this Explorer very cheap. It's my daughter's seat. Look at the interior. Everything is immaculate. You got my couple things down there. I got some tint coming for the drivers and passenger windows. And because the rear's already tinted at 20% factory, so I'm going to match it up. I mean, this truck was a hell of a score for me. It's been about 10 years since I've had something very nice like this. It's got 90,000 miles. The interior is immaculate, as you can see above me. No water stains from a leaky sunroof or anything, you know. Just pop it open. As you can see, it's raining today. And it's supposed to have a very rainy season, and I feel bad for all the people out in the Midwest that are going to get hit with more rainy seasons because they're already underwater. But hopefully I'm going live tonight. And maybe some more Battlefield. I've been wanting to do ATS, American Truck Simulator, in VR. I got it set up the other day. I don't know what happened. I've been adding some mods to it. I don't know if the mods made it unstable when I paused it, but it crashed on me when I paused. I was setting up the force feedback on the steering wheel because it wasn't realistic enough for me. The wheel was just way too easy to turn, and a tractor-trailer wheel is easy to turn, but not that easy. So I wanted to make it a little more realistic. I wanted to remap some buttons and stuff, and I got in there and I did it. I drove like maybe a quarter mile, maybe a mile, messing with the graphics, turning the graphics up, and seeing what my computer can handle. I do have an older motherboard, so it only handles a certain i7. I have 32 gigabytes in there, liquid-cooled CPU. I got the 1060 graphics card with the Oculus Rift, 32 gigabytes of RAM, by about 5 hard drives. So it should hold up pretty good. I just don't know what happened as far as it freezing up on me. But most likely tonight I'm going to be doing some of that ATS, American Truck Simulator. I do have a Dale Earnhardt hauler mod in there, the senior. It's got the number 3 car on the side. It's like a tribute. I see it on the highways and stuff and coming into towns because I boosted up the traffic, so there's more traffic in the game to make it a little bit more realistic than just driving around like a desert town, you know what I mean? Look like something out of Mad Max. Every once in a while you see a car fly by you, you know? And they just drive like worse than the people do in the real world. It's like, and the lights, you know, coming up to the lights change way too fast. And having a 18-speed tractor trailer, you're not gonna beat the yellow light without getting a ticket. So I've been hit with a few tickets in the game, and I put a mod in to make the yellow lights longer so I can make it through the lights without getting hit with the ticket. But as far as that, I'm not trying to mess around with graphic mods and stuff because it seemed to make it unstable when I put a graphics mod in there. I don't know if it's just made for the monitor use or what, but I just want to get it to where I can stream it. It looks semi-decent for me, but looks better for you guys. And lately I've been noticing that I did the low latency streams so I can interact with people with chat. But unfortunately, I'm not a big streamer, so I don't have maybe more than 1 or 2 people watching my stream at a time. So I'm going to change it back to normal latency, so that way the playback videos are crystal clear, 1080p. Right now, they're like 720p, and they're a little bit blurry. I was watching my Battlefield stream over to see what I do wrong and how people catch me out in the open and what to do next time so I can avoid that situation. Like I've been using... I've been getting in tanks and letting them drive me to the battle zone and shooting out of the tank, and then when I get close enough, I'll use the tank as cover. But sometimes that ends up bad because you got the planes coming by dropping bombs, and I've been hit with those a few times, and let me tell you, it scares the shit out of me. But man, it's amazing to have a game like that where you're hiding in a building and you get a huge tank comes driving through the building looking for you. I mean, it gets intense. You gotta love the type of game like that. That's why I stick to Battlefield more than I do Call of Duty. I do have the Call of Duties. I do have a lot of Call of Duties. I have Xbox and PlayStation titles. I do love Call of Duty, but I just haven't been playing console. And I've been seeing a lot of people using Black Ops on the PS4 more than they're using it on the PC. So I do have a PS4 downstairs in the living room, in the family room. So I'm thinking about moving that upstairs and just using the Xbox for Hulu and all that stuff that my family uses. And I want to... basically get some more console games going. I can't play with the Xbox One controllers. They're too sensitive. I switched out my PC Xbox One controller for an Xbox 360 PC controller. And for role-playing with Grand Theft Auto, you can drive the car like you're in real life. You know, you're not all twerky all over the place, making it look stupid. Like you're an AI or something, you know, because when you put the sirens on in a cop car and the AIs, they just like literally turn to one direction and stop. But I wanted to make it more realistic. My buddy Civics does have a role-playing server up. You just haven't recruited for it or anything. It's still in the beginning stages. And I would like to start doing that, you know, get it going pretty good. I mean, I could be in the DOJ with Polecat 234 and the one that Bay Area Bugs used to be in with Jeff Ferriano, if I'm saying that right. Sorry, Jeff. I watch your videos all the time, man. Awesome content. I like watching you do iRacing. I never thought you did, but you do. I think it's amazing. Someday I would like to join your league and show you what I got. But my iRacing stats stand at the moment. I have over 600 starts official. I have 38 wins, I want to say, or 36 wins. All different series between street stock, late model, B class. I think I have one A class win. I'm not sure if it's A class, but I lost A class back when they came out with the dirt racing. I did the street stocks and dirt, and due to other drivers, I lost a lot of points because there was no point system yet for the oval racing. Now they do have the point system for oval racing. I am like a C class driver for dirt. I really haven't been in dirt much lately. I'm able to start doing it again. I'm just not familiar with how to set up a dirt car. I'm really having a hard time with asphalt with all the builds they've been doing for the street stock, so I just haven't had a chance to actually make it official for dirt. You know, dirt, I don't know how to handle those cars as far as setups. I mean, I can drive them. The super late model I kind of have a problem with, And so with the late model, I'm not used to how they get the car to turn the way they do. I have jerky steering wheel movements that causing me to lose control and wreck other people. So I decided not to run with them unless they got a practice room. I don't want to get in no races with anybody and cause a whole bunch of problems. I'm not that type of driver. I may get aggressive when people are aggressive with me. I mean, you're going to door check me and put me into the wall. I'm going to find a way to get back at you. I'm not going to make it so that way I ruin everybody's experience, but I'm going to make it difficult for you to drive. I'm going to ride your ass, and I'm going to hug you in the turns, so that way you have to make a mistake. I'm not going to put you in that wall. I'm going to make you put yourself in that wall. And I won't intentionally hit the person unless they try to hit me. I've never retaliated against another driver. Well, I've been warned by my league that I run in